We are Affinity, and let's play some Affinity. Got some new cards from the D&D set. They gave us another artifact land that enters untapped. Colorless, but we're going to try it out. This hand is... Does this do anything? I think it does. There's only one land in a Springleaf drum, but I kind of think we keep this. Because we do put out a decent amount of artifacts here. But it is a Mishra's Bauble, too, so we could go for the extra draw. Okay, Leyline of Sanctity is interesting. That does shut down the Galvanic Blast. It's interesting to see a deck running at main board, too. Let's go for Urza Saga. Memnite. Mishra's Bauble. And, I can't target them, so I will look at my own top card. So yeah, Leyline of Sanctity putting in a little bit of work there. It shuts down the Galvanic Blast. But we get the extra card. Hopefully another land. Because we are a decent ways out from these big guys. Oh, nice. So Urza's Saga is interesting here in that it's a land that your opponent can respond to. Most land drops they can't respond to, but because it triggers an ability upon entering, it actually gives them an opportunity to respond to your land drops. Not that big a deal right now, but it is something worth noting, and it's what we're kind of stuck here waiting for our opponent on. I haven't seen any of the new artifact lands. We'll get out the second Urza Saga. The Ornithopter. Then tap. Tap. And we'll create a token. I'm going to swing in for 1 damage. Green, red, interesting. Green, red, white. Potentially a combo deck. Potentially a combo deck that doesn't have an answer for our board state. Alright. Well, let's see what we would have drawn. Could we start playing these anytime soon? Technically, we have 4 artifacts out. We were going to have 5 artifacts plus another token, 6. So we would have been close. It would have been probably next turn. But we would have gotten another construct. What kind of deck do I think my opponent is running here? Feels very combo-y. We're going to go Metallic Rebuke over Galvanic Blast. Potentially. I don't know enough about what they're playing to bring that in, though. So we'll run it like this. But yep, There's the new land. Oh. You briefly saw the new land. Treasure Vault. Pretty much artifact land, taps for colorless, or you can sack it, pay XX. Ooh, that looks nice. I do believe this is another keep. Forest. Alright. Does not help us on colors. Two less, so we can't play that this turn, but we will go ahead and pass here. Green, red. We'll get out the Frogmite, and we'll use this here. Black. Interesting. Definitely feels combo deck. Let's see if they have a response. So we've seen green, black, red, and white. There's got to be a way to cheat this guy out. Well, hey, if you've made it this far in the video, granted, it's been a pretty quick game so far. Ah, here we go. Go ahead and tap that for mana. Yeah, if you made it this far in the video, consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, checking out for more content, and let me know what you think so far of the build. I say this very early in the video because, yeah. Alright, we get a 0-drop artifact or a 1-drop artifact. I think what we really need right now is a Springleaf drum. Then we'll cast out another Ornithopter. Then we will run out the Cranial plating, but we will not equip it this turn. Because we're going to hold up that Metallic Rebuke for a round. Get our draw in. What do we want here? We have 3 mana. Shadowspear? Yeah, I like Shadowspear. Get the triggered ability again. And we're going to pump up one of these Ornithopters big. We are also going to go for the lifelink. So, gain some life. We could get more creatures out. Oh, well, is that better? Is higher damage better? Yeah, I guess we're not the most concerned about life, so we'll go for higher damage. Biggest concern for us would be a board wipe. Get some extra draws. So if we get another Springleaf drum, I think we go for the Thought Monitor. We're definitely playing the Mermverser. As soon as it passes back. Any second now. Do 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 da do da do. Do da do da. There we go. Nice. Cast the Memnite. Do do do. There we go. We just got to start doing that theme, and it passes. And no way to generate another color here, so not enough mana to equip something else. Oh, all right. Well, there's game 1. We'll go to game 2. I said it really early because I'm going to go for a full league here. Granted, if you clicked on the title card, you already know that. I don't really know what that was. We saw 4 colors, or 3 colors. Yeah, no, 4 colors. Green, red, white, black. Archaon, it has to have been trying to cheat that into play somehow. Maybe a Cascade deck, maybe a Through the Breach deck, but green? For a second there, I thought Green Storm, but didn't really see enough. A good bit of time for not much gameplay, but hey, that's how some of these games go. While we're waiting on this, let me see if I can swap over here. Yep, give a quick look. So the new card is, and this is, oh, we've been paired, all right, so be quick. Yep, you can sacrifice Treasure Vault, create X treasure tokens. It's not indestructible, so but it is an artifact land, and it is replacing, you know, it's funny, they just gave us new artifact lands and the artifact tap lands, and they thought it was a good idea to give us another artifact land that is untapped. Affinity is definitely liking it, though. Because I was not the biggest fan of the tap lands, though they were definitely worth including. So now that's just that many more artifacts for us to hit, and... Oh... Alright. We can go back to looking. So... Yep, we've got treasure vaults, running 4 of those. Still have 4 Urza Saga. Some people are cutting back to 3. I can see it. Switch to Galvanic Blast. I cut the Emeries in this build. Oop, and here we go. All right, round 2. Affinity has always been one of those decks that there are a lot of different ways to build. Oop, something glitchy's gone on. There we go. Yep, that looks like a keepable hand. Our opponent goes first. All right. Island. Serum Visions. Okay. I think a 0-drop artifact would be the best draw here. Yay! Nice, so we can go Darksteel Citadel. Ornithopter. Springleaf Drum. Gingerbrute. And swing in for 1. Second Serum Visions. Our opponent is definitely digging hard. Let's see what the other color is. I don't think this is going to be a mono blue, but I'm feeling control and or combo. Blue-red, so Jeskai control potentially. This could be a lightning bolt here. Sleight of hand. Okay, the more that definitely leans more towards a combo feel here if they're digging that hard. Is this Storm? Hopefully not Storm. That'd be pretty tricky to deal with. Actually, we did have 4 artifacts out here, didn't we? I didn't count right. But that does let us get this out this turn. And this. Which lets us run this out. Which lets us play this. Which lets us equip here. And swing for 9. So our opponent needs an answer to pretty much our whole board state. Or they can get rid of the Cranial plating. That would certainly do it. Alright, Pyretic Ritual. They are a Storm deck, and they're just going to try and go off here. Oh, you know what they can do? I think I know what they're going to try and do. They're going to try and just grape shot our board down, which would be effective. I don't see a storm counter. There's been a few spells cast this turn, though. Is it... I guess the storm counter would be hidden behind my face here. Hold on. Oh, wrong thing. Yep, no storm counter. Whee! Okay, they didn't have an answer. These are coming in. These are coming out. I'll take these in as well. I guess one of these has some relevance. What do we cut for it? I guess we'll cut a welding jar. But yep, if we get that out, that's going to be something that they will have to answer. I guess we want Welding Jar to protect that, so maybe we cut an Ornithopter. Yeah, it's an engine card. Maybe we'll just go one less Metallic Rebuke. I still have an extra card in here. Oh, well, I hit submit. We'll run 61 and 14 in the side. Drum roll on the opening hand. All right, well, one land, Springleaf, boop. I guess we're counting on the Metallic Rebuke, so we'll keep... They could have Artifact Hate. Swing in for a little bit of damage there. What we really need to draw is, especially, yep, there. That's pretty scary. Land? Oh, yes, land. Nice, because we can run that out. We can run that out and then still hold up Metallic Rebuke. Is that what we counter? No, we'll wait until they do something that's gonna take them off blue sources or something. Yeah, that's more tempting to counter. They could be holding up a counter spell of their own, in which case we're just dead. Do they have their own counterspell here? Oh, they paid 3, right. That is part of the text. Okay, yep. It's not a true counterspell. That does make this rough. But potentially could give them an issue. So, potentially should have countered a little bit sooner. What do I choose 2. We'll put the rituals in the graveyard. If they don't have another ritual, then we at least get a turn. Yeah, they're getting a braid. That's pretty annoying. Oh, they got a ritual. How many cards is this? Okay, so they have the braid. Yep. We have 3 artifacts. Yep, second verse, same as the first. So Metallic Rebuke was enough to slow them down. Can we attack here? Nope, we need all the mana we can get to cast the Metallic Rebuke. Interesting. I should have tapped it. That's my bad. Yeah, let's tap that differently. begin combat a little quickly there. We are shields down, though. If they can find an answer for the Grafdigger's Cage, we're in trouble. Okay, Welding Jar is a good find. Do we bluff? Yeah, we'll bluff. All right, they have to do something this turn. Can we get there? And nice. All right, managed to get the Storm matchup with a couple of well-timed Metallic Rebukes. Go to game 3. Oh, and a quick game 3. Nice. That's what I like to see. Oh, this glitch again. Not sure what's going on there. Got the die roll. Lurrus deck. All right, so red-black deck. And not a land. Nope, that's got to be a mulligan, which is unfortunate. This time we have 2 lands, and I think that's going to be a keep. We're going to pitch one of the bigger drops. I like having the Shadowspear, though. We'll go for the Indestructible Land and the Shadowspear. Oh, Thoughtseize is unfortunate. But they didn't take our creature, which, okay, appreciate. I could have an answer for it here. Alright, green. So, Jund color. So, is this going to be a Jund Shadow? Or they just have it in there as an extra fetch land? Well, that is going to get... Yep. And unfortunately, we're still 1 away, so, because 4, 5, 6. No color source for the Galvanic Blast. Ooh, Croxa. Come on, Artifact. Oh, same issue. So worst draw we could have had there. Second Croxa. This will probably deplete my hand. We'll get rid of the one they know about. Actually, we should have cycled it. Alright, redraw. New artifact? Yes, okay. That is very nice. That's fine. We still get out the 4/4. I think this is going to be another Croxa. Yep. I should have just equipped there. I don't know why I didn't. Yep, I really should have equipped. Well, yeah, that's hard to beat. Alright. No, they got us there. That is too many destroy effects. We'll bring in some Etch Champions over the Nettlecyst. We'll bring in the Grafdigger's Cage over a Galvanic Blast. And maybe a Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, double up on the Soul Guide Lantern. Give that build a try. But yeah, a lot of destruction spells are going to make it tricky. Can I keep this? Alright, turn one. I think I can keep this. minute. I may have messed up here. I was thinking that was an artifact land. That does make this trickier. So I do need to draw a land. Oof, well there goes the Etch Champion. Hopefully a 0-drop artifact or a land, please. We'll take it. One short. Hopefully this isn't a Kroxa here. Oh, yeah, that slows us down as well. So we are counting on hopefully another artifact land off the top. Nope, we still only count to 6 with this. So that was a pretty good stall destroying the creatures. And they have a decent hand size left. Kroxa. Yep. We need really good draws against this deck. Part of me is wondering if they're just holding up a Culligan's Command, or they have a handful of destruction spells. Well, an Urza's Saga is nice to find. So we will be able to print or create some decent things here. Nope, I actually can't cast that, can I? I'm still a little short. Oh, yep. Well, that's effective. Swinging for 5. We're shields down at this point, so they have good stuff left in their hand. But we do swing for lethal next turn. Yep. Well, that land is still indestructible, so... Isn't it? Hold on. Does it lose indestructible? I thought they kept indestructible, but I guess not? Huh. The stall is definitely not good for us. We could draw an extra card. Is it going to be worth it? Or are they just not playing the Titan in hand because we're holding it up as a threat? Well, that failed. Gambled on a draw, and I got another land. Alright, well, this will tell us what if they were holding up. 1, 2. Yep, they were holding up the Croxus. And we are getting some bad draws here. Like, if we drew... We had some draws that could have just saved us. So, granted, we still kind of do. But we're going to be... our clock is just cut down. And why didn't they play the Croxa? Okay, well, that's just a dead card. Oh, it's 2 black. Okay. Well, this is an interesting stalemate. I can't play the Urza Saga. So if I do, it just automatically sacks itself. This is a lot of land that this deck just doesn't want. Oh, there's their second swamp. Alright, that puts us on the clock. Doesn't have trample, right? Alright, so we're definitely blocking it. Well, they drew into their threats faster than we drew into ours. I don't think we have a way to win here. Yeah, no, we're just dead. Alright, game 4. Some pretty bad draws there. I mean, we had had we drawn early on another Cranial plating, it would have done some work. The thing that couldn't be blocked, had that not gotten rid of. Some redraws before the Blood Moon. There was just... Yeah, they stalled us out, and we stalled ourselves out drawing that many lands. Affinity never wants to play that many lands. And then the Urza Saga into the Blood Moon. Hitting something off the Urza Saga would have been nice, too. Probably the one mistake I made was not clearing the graveyard. I was gambling on us finding something. And it's what allowed them to play the Kroxa. All right, let's go. Round 4. Oop, this again. Another Luris deck. Another interesting hand. Let me see. We play this. We play that, but we don't really do anything else. So I think that's got to be a mulligan. Ooh, nope, still a mulligan. That's going to be our keep here. I hate pitching that. Oh, these are low. Well, we can't... hopefully we draw something that speeds this up a little bit. Alright, well, there's the monkey. And I wish I had a frog. That's a pretty decent draw. Oh, do we let the monkey... no, because they can cast anything they hit off of us. That's annoying. Most anything. Do we take the 2 to potentially play the Thought Monitor next turn? But it's not guaranteed. Well, yeah, I guess we try and protect ourselves here. Okay, something they can't cast. Nice. Ooh. I guess we do attack because we're not really going to block with our only creature. Ah, so much creature destruction. We're a little too narrow right now. Oh, and that would have been... I would have loved that Galvanic Blast to get rid of that monkey. Yeah, that's painful. Do they have more destruction? Do we gamble? Yeah, I guess we can't block. Something they can't cast? Alright, well, something that doesn't really help them if they do cast it. Oh, please don't have a way to get rid of my frog here. What was that? Oh, but they put Luris into their hand. Okay. Oh, but they can cast Luris and... Yep. Those treasures actually sat in the graveyard for a second. Yep, Mishra's Bauble. Alright. Well, I wish this was all on a flyer here. We'll refill their hand a bit. That's a pretty good draw. It's a gamble. Do we gamble with it? Do I swing here? If I do, they probably just take it. We could just be dead to lightning bolt. Mm-hmm. I see. This is the gamble they are giving us. If I don't block, then they have a lightning bolt, we're dead. But if we do, we lose our flyer, which is our guaranteed damage. 3 cards. If they have it, they have it. I'd rather gain a bunch of life next turn. They drew it. They top decked it. Well, they had it. Alright. So my plan was going to be to put the Shadowspear on the Thought Monitor and the Cranial Plating. Swing in for 10 in the air, gain 10 life. But yeah, they found the way to kill us. Etched Champions over Nettlecyst. I kind of like the Galvanic Blast, but maybe we want the Metallic Rebukes. And maybe the Soul Guide Lanterns. Maybe at least the Grafdigger's Cage. No, it still answers the Monkey over the Gingerbrute. Got the die roll, nice. It's a lot of lands. But I think I'm going to keep this. Alright, we'll see what land they grab here. We're waiting for them to put out a creature, and then we're going to Galvanic Blast it. They could be planning to dash the Monkey here. Okay. Well, I'm not planning on holding up the mana. I don't have 3 artifacts, though. Just let them show that we can produce color mana. Ooh. That's a choice. That stays in our hand, though. Do we draw a card here? Kind of want to, but We'll hold up. Oh, this does stop our 0 drops. What do we want? Welding jar. Little bit of putz damage there. Get the untargetable creature out. For some chip damage. This will be, if they have it, they're going to try and destroy the construct. We'll let the welding jar go if they try. They could have 2 burn spells, but hey. Well, we'll give our big guy the regeneration shield. I feel like we've depleted their hand a good bit, though. Hopefully. And now all we need is a cranial plating. Yep. Yep, you can get the 0 drop out of my hand that I can't cast because of Void Mirror. They have a land on the top of their deck. Nice. So, yep, there is no way around that. That's unfortunate. My opponent has disconnected for a second. My thought here was I could find a way to pay blue into it, but I guess it is one less 2 cast per each artifact, so we'll get the Sojourner's Companion out, though. Little axolotl. For some reason, axolotls are everywhere right now. Look, Minecraft, they just added them there. Magic the Gathering put them on a card. Alright, this is where we start swinging in. Hopefully we've rode out most of their threats. That takes them down to 8. Alright, nice. We'll go to game 3. Maybe on the Nettlecyst. We could also go for the Metallic Rebukes and try countering some stuff. Is that the game we want to play? Counter Wars? Yeah, I guess not. Does this do what I need it to? I think it does. It's risky, but I'll keep. Top decking an artifact land would be nice. Thoughtseize? Oh, Thoughtseize would be painful. I could go for our later threats. I think they're going to take the Ornithopter or the Springleaf Drum. If I were them, I'd take the Springleaf Drum. Yep. They do have the added benefit of knowing what's on top of our deck. Oh, the Springleaf Drum would have let us play the Frog. Yeah, that's going to be a tricky one. We're in trouble this game. Ooh, but they're kept a risky keep too. That's not a land, though. What do we want? We could get for the Shadowspear and start gaining life, but I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think our best bet is to grab a Springleaf Drum. All right. One, two, three, four, five. So we have a really effective next turn. And we go ahead and swing 2 here. I'd like to play the Nettlecyst. You're going to be a mana short for that, though. Oh, this is unfortunate for our opponent. That's really unfortunate for our opponent. We'll get out the Nettlecyst. I don't think even if they draw their land next turn, they're going to be able to recover from this. Even though we're only swinging 4 this turn, they really need land destruction, and we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Assuming they can answer the Nettlecyst, we have lethal still presenting. Alright, they do have the Fatal Push, but we are still presenting lethal. And they didn't get there, so that was unfortunate for our opponent, but we will take the win. They gambled really heavily on those Mishra Baubles, finding them the extra land that they did not find. It happens sometimes. If I know the feeling, and it feels bad, but we happened to get there. They did not. All right, last game. We are 3-1 so far. Can we go 4-1? Let's find out. Oh, and this glitch again. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I click there, I click into the game chat log, and it pops back up. Maybe it's because I have the game chat log disconnected from the rest of the board. I've got it running on a separate screen. That way, you see when I turn my head like that, you see what I got in the hat there? Yeah, that's me looking at the game chat. Our opponent chooses whether to play first or not. All right, and another Lurrus deck. Well, you know what's popular then. No 0 drop, but not a... I don't want to risk going for another start, so we will give this a shot. This is a lot of artifacts. Best draw would be an Ornithopter or Mishra's Bauble, I think. Not Mishra's Bauble. Oh, 0 drop artifact, pretty much. Memnite, Ornithopter, Welding Jar. Ooh, all right. Interesting colors. Stoneforge Mystic and an Ink Moth. Not what I want to see. Oh, Colossus Hammer. I know your deck. This is hammer time. we could just be dead here because I don't have a... Well, we got a decent board state out. That top card's another land, so that's decent. We get our draw. Ornithopter. Flying blocker. Not the worst. Whichever they want to trade, we'll take the trade. I guess putting out a bunch of creatures is decent here. Ooh, second Stoneforge, alright. Is that what they got? That is what they got. All right. Lifelink Trample. Yep, that's going to be tricky to deal with. No, Nope, I would have needed my own artifacts, and I did not find them. I don't think I can survive another hit. Maybe if I had thrown everything, but that would have just killed us sooner, I think. 8. No, I didn't even have enough. I could only block 10. I guess we'll take some counters. Some disenchants. Maybe a pithing needle. Pithing needle purely because if they don't have it, they don't have it. All right, got the Darrow. Nice. Let's get an opening hand. I think we have a challenging time with this one. Well, okay, if they get the haste, or not haste, trample. If they have trample, yeah. If they don't have trample, we can put out enough creatures to potentially just stall. No lands. Got them all again. Yep. That's going to be a keep. Memnite. Treasure Vault. Well, okay then. Yeah, that's a pretty big stopper on my strategy until I draw that. In which case, it is time to return the favor. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't have 2 in hand. And we'll just ping them for 1. Well, this is a pretty destructive game. And back and forth we go. I think I'm on the bad end of that, though, because I'm almost out of cards in hand, and they are, yep. Ah, lures to hand. Yes. We'll take the Shadowspear off this one. Start gaining some life here. I think it's looking decent that we won the war on artifacts. Granted, they can still... Ink Moth is a little scary. But they're going to have to start blocking next round. Yep. All right, we got there. Now all we got to do is game 3. You know what? We're going to go full... right, Metallic Rebuke, counters. Do we want to go for counters or destruction? Galvanic Blast answers, yeah, most of their stuff. Yeah, Galvanic Blast. This is going to be the rough one, though, alright? Decent. Yes, this is a keepable hand, right? Yes. Well, we'll mirror them this round. Alright. Yep, that is an issue. That artifact land is not indestructible, so it is a bit of an issue. Alright. And unfortunately, I believe we do have to block this. And we will stall. Unless they have another hammer and we're just dead. Because they can animate the ink moth. No, we'll take it. If they had us, they would have sacrificed the ink moth, or they would have gone with the ink moth. Alright, they shut down Urza's Sagas. Oh, but the Lurrus will let him recast the hammer. Yep. That's unfortunate. I guess Springleaf Drum. I can't really use the mana. But I think we survived this round. Oh, I wish I'd done that better. Had I held up a colored mana, that Galvanic Blast would have been very nice. Yep, we got to block this. Anything else we can do? Ooh. Well, that might be useful. We'll take away that Ink Moth Nexus. And though painful, we'll get rid of that Lurrus. And we'll start swinging in for some damage. Hey, get an artifact. Oh, it's a second hammer. It's a second hammer. Nope. Ew, that's even worse. Well, there's nothing I could have done about that, right? 12. Can I live for 6? No, I can't even live because I attacked. Dang it. I forgot about that. Alright, well, close game. Yep. 3 out of 2. Not the worst. We'll draw a card to see. Yeah, well, we needed that cranial plating to be able to do anything. But had we drawn that, I think we would have had a better than chance. Alright, well, since we're at the end here, I'm going to go ahead and open this, see if we get anything good. There's trying out an Affinity deck with the new treasures. And drum roll. Lord of the Unreal and Exponential Growth and 5 points. Very nice. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Tectonic Edge here. Signing out.